Good afternoon, students of Education 631. Today we're going to look at creating a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet to do some financial reporting. So we're going to go ahead and open up Microsoft Excel 2013, and we're going to go ahead and create that spreadsheet, and we're also going to utilize the data from the spreadsheet to create a graph to go along with it, so that while someone is presenting the data, they'll also have a graphical presentation of said data. Okay, we've already got a blank workbook open here. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to call this, let's say, Thompson Company Reporting, let's say, FY 2016. Okay, that's going to be the title. And then we'll start with our X and Y axis headings that'll be used in the legend as well. Alright, I'm going to just simply name this first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, and we'll call this last one total. Then we'll go along and we'll call this widgets, digits, years, and tools. Okay. Alright, let's say for the first quarter we did 100,000 in sales. Let's say we did 200,000, 300,000, and let's say 400,000 in tool sales. Okay, then we'll say the next quarter we did 200, 300, 400, and let's say 500,000. And I'm just making this data up. Let's see. And then for this one we'll do 300, 400, and you kind of see where I'm going with this. And our last quarter we did and 700,000 for our last quarter sales and tools. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do with this total column, instead of having to add these up manually, we're going to go in and we're going to put in a formula. So we're going to use the equal sign, the word sum in all caps, open parenthesis, and I'm going to choose cells B5, and you see Excel automatically highlights your cell, and I want the range to be from B5 to, let's say, E5. I'm going to click my little check mark up here, and it totals it for me. And the awesome thing about Excel is that you can use this spreadsheet, you can use this formula function, and it can just be simply copied and pasted. So now, instead of having to go down and put a formula in each cell, once you create the formula one time, as you can see, it goes down and it picks up the next cell range. So it picks up B6 to E6, just as it did for the first set of cells from B5 to E5. Okay, and so forth all the way down to the end. So I kind of like to make my charts a little neater. So I'm just going to highlight all of the cells, click the center button, and I'll also click the bold button. And the same for the categories. And I like to center those as well. And what I'll do is I'll go across this top area and I'll just merge these cells together. So it just kind of looks nice and neat. Merge it and center it. And let's say I'll italicize this. Now bold this. Okay. And the next thing I'm going to do is going to go in and create a graph from the data that's here. So I'm going to highlight my data, and I'm going to go to Insert, and I'm going to choose the graph. And for this one, I'm just going to go ahead and choose a regular 3D bar graph. And as you can see, Excel, it just goes ahead and just creates the puts the data into graph form. But before I do that, I want to make this currency. So I'm going to go back and I'm just going to click the little dollar sign that will automatically make this appear as currency. Okay, I'm going to highlight my data again, and then like I said, we're going to go to insert and we're going to make just a 3D bar graph. And as you can see, Excel has already converted it to a 3D bar graph, so we can see our sales and the trends for the Thompson reporting, the Thompson company's reporting for Excel for for FY16. Okay, so I'm going to change this title to Thompson Company Reporting FY 2016. I'm going to click off of it, and there it is. There's our graph to go along with our data. I hope you found this to be useful. I'm going to go to File, Save As, and I'm going to save this as my Thompson Company Reporting FY16, and I'm going to save it to my my desktop. And we have Thompson Company Reporting FY16, and there we go. I hope this presentation has been helpful to you, and feel free to use Excel. It really is a good program for helping you to capture and report data in a neat and functional way, and it keeps you from having to do a lot of manual calculations with the sum feature, the sum function and other functions. It's really a useful and user-friendly program, and it makes your business reporting a lot easier. All right, thanks so much. Have a great one.